This week, Resident Evil Requiem comes out, so I'm gonna dedicate myself to that, and of course keep playing Kiwami 3. But before that, I wanna touch again on Ninja Gaiden 4 and Shinobi Art of Vengeance before Resident Evil comes out, because yeah, I'm done for the moment with those games, but I'm waiting for the DLC, hopefully to pick them up again. It depends on how I perceive the DLC to be. So if it's good, it's worth the price or not. And yeah, that will depend on how they present itself, because we don't know much about the DLC. In fact, this video is about that. We really don't know anything other than the basics. Yeah, famous last words. I've been editing this video for a few days, like making the commentary and editing, and now today they announce the release date for the Ninja Gaiden 4 DLC. So I'm gonna keep the rest of the video because I express my thoughts on what I think the DLC will be, and if it's worth it, and if Ninja Gaiden 4 is worth buying despite everything. But yeah, from what we have seen from the DLC, it's gonna be what we expected. So an extra weapon for each character, and extra stages, like an arena, sort of some sort of survival, and some extra story content. But not sure what it's gonna be. But it's gonna be probably some light content. I don't expect a big story. From what I understand, it's gonna be 2, 3 levels at most. So yeah, and yeah, for people who have the deluxe, they got it for free. They're gonna get it for free. Comes out the 4th of April, I think. And yeah, I don't think. I mean, we'll see when the DLC comes out how much the game will be. Because if it has come down in price, I will buy it and start playing it again, because I really like playing with you, like I say in the rest of the video. So you let me know your thoughts, guys. But as far as Shinobi, yeah, still no news on Shinobi. We only got news on Ninja Gaiden. So let me know your thoughts, and keep watching the video and subscribe and like. Thank you. On the DLC of these two games, which honestly, it doesn't really give me much hope that they plan to like surprise people in a positive way. It's probably going to be more of the same for both games, because for Ninja Gaiden 4 we already know that it's gonna be an extra campaign for both Yakumo and Ryu, with some extra weapons. Ryu is gonna get one weapon, and Yakumo one or two, I don't remember. And we already seen Ryu's weapon in a model, in a little miniature, or a model that they have shown a week or two ago online. There was this statue that had the new weapon that Ryu is supposed to have, and it looks to be some sort of weapon. That is a chain weapon, but it also acts more on a short range. So it has two functions, let's say. Kind of like the Kusari Gamma would be, except that it's more similar to the talons, to the claws. So it's a mix between those two. I think it's probably gonna be, because yeah, it's sort of like claws, but it also has a chain form that allows you to attack from the distance, probably. So we'll see. And when it comes to Ninja Gaiden 4, I like I said in my review, I didn't really like many things about it. The things I think work the most is probably Ryu. Overall, Ryu is pretty fun to play, but other than that, Yakumo feels too floaty for my taste. I don't like his weapons for the most part. So if I'm gonna get the game again, I'm gonna buy it, because I didn't buy it the first time. I did play through Game Pass, like probably a lot of people have, because I can't justify paying full price for a game of which I don't like half the content, because I don't like it to play with Yakumo. So when the game gets back down in price a little bit, yeah, I'll probably get it again. Like I'll buy it definitely. But for the moment, yes, not really. Unless the DLC is very very good. But I don't think they are gonna change much when it comes to the core game. They probably will not fix the issues I have with the game, like mostly the hitboxes, the very high damage values that make the game a chore to learn, especially on higher difficulties, because one or at best two hits and you're dead even with a full life bar. That's really not a very like learning friendly setup in my book. Also because the original Ninja Gaidens, even on Master Ninja, uh, especially if you had a full on life bar, you didn't really die. Unless we're talking, if you did get hit by a long winded attack or a kamikaze attack, yes, you will die in two of those attacks. But normal attacks, no, not really. They do too much damage. The hitboxes, like I said before in my review as well, I mean, in my sort of video where I talk about it, are not good. They are kind of half-assed. It's very clear a lot of the time that you get hit even when the enemies are not touching you clearly. And yeah, Yakumo. I don't like just how Yakumo feels. He's too floaty. His weapons are kind of meh. These are my three big issues when it comes to this game. I don't think either of these will get fixed in the DLC. But I mean, as long as Ryu gets one weapon and he is a little bit more varied to play, I think I will enjoy the DLC because Ryu is very fun to play in my opinion. But yeah, him having just one weapon, yeah, it's kind of a letdown. So we'll see. But I mean, I'm confident that at least they will not screw up his second weapon because I mean, well, what's the point otherwise? If they do that, they might as well not even release a DLC. So, I remain hopeful in this sense. And when it comes to Art of Vengeance, Shinobi, yeah, we don't really know much either. The DLCs for both of these games were supposed to come out at the start of the year, from what I remember, but no, yeah, they probably now are coming out probably before April or June, I think. So yeah, even for the DLC for Shinobi, we don't know much. We know it's gonna be an extra level starring some Sega villains like Eggman, the Adder, and Goro Majima. But other than that, we don't know much. What I'm hoping they will fix with Shinobi is that they will make the game a little bit more harder, a bit more challenging in terms of enemies. Rework some of the stages maybe to make them a little bit more full. I know it's gonna be hard probably to redesign some stages or at least add more enemies, but I hope they do. And also add some sort of endurance mode, like some sort of arena endurance mode, similar to what they did with Streets of Rage 4, that was a survival mode. Yeah, something like that, even for Shinobi, I think it will work. And yeah, other than that, if they fix these two things, I think the game will be much better. Even though I don't think they will. Either of these, I don't think either of these game will do much of an improvement when it comes to their more important flaws. Sadly, because this is the vibe I'm getting. Because they also haven't released a single patch, a single important patch so far. Yeah, they have like Ninja Gaiden. They have fixed like one or two bugs, and that's it. And after all these months, that's the best they could do. Yeah, that doesn't inspire me with much confidence. Same with I don't think even Shinobi got a single patch, but if they did, not a very significant one because the game still plays the same. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect other than some very basic extra content and a better weapon like for you. to make him hopefully even more fun. And yeah, when it comes to Shinobi, I don't know, because it's just one level when it comes to Shinobi. With Ryu and Yagumo and Ninja Gaiden 4, it's a whole campaign and some extra missions. So it's probably gonna be a bit more meat on the bone. When it comes to Shinobi, yeah, it's just one extra level, and yeah, I mean the levels in that game are kind of big, but it's just one level, so they need more content. They need more content first and foremost, and they need to fix the bugs and the inconsistencies in Ninja Gaiden, like the 8 boxes. Well, which I said I don't think they will do because Platinum usually doesn't fix these kind of issues. They have never done it with not even with Metal Gear Rising that really needed it. Not even with the PC port. So yeah, I don't know. The game we have right now will probably be the definitive game, other than a few fixes here and there, but the big issues will remain the same. And yeah, you let me know, guys, what your wish list is for this DLC, if you care, before Resident Evil comes out. And I'll catch you sort of soon, I think. But yeah, enjoy your week and have fun. Bye bye.